Welcome to PeanutBusiness.com. Here you can learn how to make a pile pushing peanuts with our time-tested ideas, equipment, and products that you can do too. Well, not very long ago, peanuts were king of the concession business. Nickel a bag was heard all over the country and city. Well, times have changed, sidewalk peddling stopped, but peanuts have never lost their popularity. Sales each year go up and almost everyone loves them, and they'd certainly buy a bag if they could only find them. For the past 15 years, that's exactly what we've been working towards. So let's get started. We know you have lots of questions. In our 22 years in the peanut business, we've heard many, and seldom do they ever appear to be deal killers, or too hard or difficult to overcome the obstacles. Remember, what we are offering is not a franchise where you have to buy our peanuts or use our trademarks. This is just a solid business built on your hard work and hopefully using our equipment. We are passionate about the peanut business and hope to make you the same, plus also financially more comfortable in the process. So here's some of the questions that we normally get, and I'd like to see if we can address some for you now. Where can I operate this business? For most vendors, setting up can be as easy as a booth at a flea market or a farmer's market. Inexpensive and simple to start up. We sell to many operators, and they have found that peanuts are an inexpensive, high-protein, healthful, and totally loved snack that their customers come back for week after week. It is an opportunity built on repeat business. Your customers are not making a single purchase that can't be repeated. Many of our peanut vendors say that their customers either make their purchases on the way into the market or as they're leaving as a first and last stop to help feed their gang something good. Like we say in the peanut industry, peanuts are not junk food. In fact, they are considered the original health nut, high in folic acid and many vitamins, and it's a good source of fiber. So you can see that this business has lots going for it. In addition, you might like to hear about this. We're actually a homegrown, fully sustainable business. So what does that mean? Well, to all of us, it should mean creating jobs based on selling our product and supporting our farmers in particular. After all, the farmer does feed us all. Just look around at all the stores and their emphasis on sustainability and buying fresh and local. The birth of the farmers markets and their proliferation in recent years is an amazing testimony to our need for a connection to our food and the folks who produce, process, and distribute it. I could go on and on about this subject, but let's just mention a few variables that are important to you in your thinking process about the peanut business. Availability. So when are peanuts available? Year-round. That's right. Though harvested from September to December in many peanut growing states from Virginia to New Mexico, they are kept in special cold storage to last over a year and fill the enormous demand in our country, and they are exported around the world. They contribute over $4 billion to the U.S. economy annually. There are not many households where you can't find a jar of peanut butter, and imagine the candy industry without peanuts? Never. You want to know where you can find them at the best possible price? Well, we sell them, but generally to produce wholesalers nationwide that distribute them to supermarkets, restaurants. We can also sell them directly to you if you like, or help you find a local or regional distributor. Even if you buy our competitors' peanuts, that's okay, because we will probably eventually be your supplier, and if not, that's still okay, because you'll be out there pushing peanuts and creating awareness of them. So who are we? Well, a little bit of our history. We started in 1978 as a small regional specialty coffee roaster. From that point, I learned a lot about roasting, selecting products, and building a business based on quality and innovation. I also got involved with the rebuilding of roasters, and that they could also be used to roast peanuts. Peanuts were fun enough, but I wanted to try something different since I'd also had a background in seasoning, which led to my Cajun Creole hot nuts in 1989, after combining efforts with the Northampton Peanut Company that later became Hampton Farms. They are now the largest in-shell peanut company in the U.S., and the hot nuts have national distribution, so look for them at your supermarkets. Working with Hampton Farms gives us the ability to always have the freshest and finest peanuts available, and to help you in your efforts to find them in your area or order direct from the plants if practical. Peanut visibility with time-tested ideas, equipment, and product. On-site roasting provides all of this. Action, watching the peanuts tumble in the roaster. Aroma, the smell of fresh roasted peanuts is irresistible. The audio of hearing the sound of the peanuts roasting will also bring your customers to you. And anticipation, they just can't wait till they get their hands on these warm and healthful snack treats. With that in mind, we designed this display-style nut roaster and warmer to do it all. It will roast a batch of nuts, around 7 pounds or 28 4-ounce servings, in around 30 minutes. When roasted, you simply pull the lever on the back and they fall into the warming chamber at the bottom to be vended from. It will hold 15 pounds or 60 servings of 4 ounces. The lighted warming chamber can also hold bulk or bagged product, and only the operator has access to it. This model has a 2-year parts warranty and all the phone support you can ask. The ease of access of this machine is shown in this photograph here of the back of it. Only the operator has access to it, and on the back you'll see the various controls: the light, the timer, the heat selector, and the motor. All controls on the back for security and safety. A timer operates the heating element. This feature allows the peanuts to turn in view of the customers even when the roasting element is turned off, so there's a constant movement even when you're not roasting, which is great for getting attention and turning lookers into buyers. So easy to use. After one batch, you'll be a pro. I'm sure you're asking, how much is this going to cost me? Well, as much or little as you want to spend. Quick story. Years ago, I was visiting the Florida State Fair in Tampa, and after seeing many, well over 100 large concession wagons, some probably costing over $100,000 to $200,000 with their various food products, and many of them with a customer or two ordering their items, I kept walking past the rides and came upon a guy with a card table and a roaster and a kettle for boiled peanuts. Well, he had about 15 customers lined up and patiently waiting for his next batch. Seeing this and being in the business anyway, it confirmed everything I'd been thinking about this opportunity. So, again, how much? Well, just consider how well you want to be seen and in what way. What does a roaster provide that just a bag of peanuts doesn't? I wish I could just explain to you the smell of aroma of roasted fresh peanuts. So you could plan to spend between $1,800 and $2,500 for a roaster, plus the cost of raw peanuts, which can be from 80 cents to $1 per pound. Now I'll show you the profit. Start with a pound of raw peanuts for 80 cents to $1, divide by 16 ounces, and you get the per ounce price. Using $1, for example, which is a little bit on the high side, but you could count on somewhere in that neighborhood, divide $1 by 16 ounces and you get 6.25 cents per ounce. If you make a 4-ounce bags, which would be 4 bags to the pound, your food cost will be $0.25 per bag. Therefore, if you sell it for $1.25, you make 400% profit. And a 4-ounce bag is a good measure for customers to buy. It could be enough for 2. An ounce yields around 10 to 12 peanuts, so a bag containing around 40 to 48 in shells, or perhaps 90 peanut kernels. Great value for the money. That size could also be sold for up to $2, but we find that customers like high value and will likely buy 2 to 4 bags for an even amount, like say $1. The easy way to do it is to find a cup that measures the amount you wish to sell and use that to fill the bag. So what is your return on investment? All right, so you have a good product, good potential, and an interesting, fun business. But how long will it take me to pay for this capital investment in this tough economy? Given the many variables involved as per location, ability of vendor to connect, etc., it is hard to say, but our experience with supplying vendors and concessionaires proves that a good operation can move from 1,000 to 2,000 pounds per weekend. That is a fact, but keep in mind these are professionals and have years of experience. What can you expect to bring in? It is entirely possible to sell 100 pounds per day, which would be 400 servings, say at $1.25 each, to make $1 per bag profit, or $4 per pound. At that rate, it would take 625 pounds of peanuts to pay for the $2,500 all-electric roaster, or under a month in a decent location. There are not many capital investments or business opportunities can say that, especially ones selling a wholesome, delicious, and entirely made in the USA product and equipment also made in the USA. Help you to decide on a roaster, so you need one and you can understand how it'll work for you. What is available and which one is right for you? Because this opportunity is somewhat new, even though it is really quite old, there is just not much equipment out there. You will undoubtedly look around and see what that for yourself. I got together with a few companies and assisted in the design of roasters that are proven winners in the market. We have sold them to some Major League Baseball stadiums as part of their concession program, to supermarkets, bars, specialty food stores, and flea market owners and operators nationwide. Still, we have not scratched the surface of the opportunity. I know that because I get calls daily from prospective vendors that say, "Nobody is doing this in my area." All right, the choice is limited, but not to worry. We can help match you with the right equipment at the best price. Plus, our 30 years experience in business means we are in it for the long term, and we love working for peanuts. You will too. Where do you plan to operate? If you're planning to open in a flea market or farmer's market, store or concession, and there is minimal electricity available, here is the best choice. Both of these units use 110 volts, UL approved, and both roast and display warm peanuts and other nuts. If you don't have electricity, you can use gas. Here's your other best choice. This one is the portable roaster, which uses a car battery to power the motor and a propane bottle, both not included, to provide the heat. It has a batch size of 23 pounds and takes under an hour to roast, so it is a workhorse and time tested. We don't sell this model, but we'll send you to the company that does. They are real swap meat roasting pros and real successful at the trade. Their price on this unit is $1,800. In addition, we offer a wide range of ways to merchandise nuts and help you build your business into a profitable nut shack, peanut gallery, you name it. We have nut butter grinders for on-site making of this wonderful tasting and most healthful peanut butter. And then also candy coaters that can truly earn great profit potential, and their aroma can be smelled across the mall. Some of the other tools that we have of the trade are much larger roasters that will do up to 100 pounds an hour, and the smaller ones, and we have kiosks and a various array of things that we can help guide you towards. So there you have it. Working for Peanuts, a fun, profitable, low stress, be your own boss kind of business with the ability to grow as much as you want or need. We have many additional ideas and styles of roasters from the small to the large that can roast any kind of nut and keep up with your demands. Remember, peanuts are the original health nut. We will try to help you become successful simply because we know you can. Give us a call, 800-946-8688. Ask for Joel. Continue watching, and we'll be showing an instructional video of how the Toasty roaster works with a complete rundown, and you'll see exactly how easy it is. Thank you for watching.